If you or someone you love gets a Social Security check, there is a change you need to know about. The Social Security Administration can now take up to half of your monthly benefit to recover what it calls an overpayment. And here is the scary part. Most of these overpayments are not the senior's fault. So let me walk you through exactly what changed and the 3 things you can do to protect your check. Here is the big picture of the new rule. So how much can they actually take? Under the new default, Social Security can withhold up to 50% of your monthly retirement, survivors, or disability check until the overpayment is paid back. For a typical benefit, that can mean losing hundreds of dollars a month. Now, how did we get here? For years, if Social Security overpaid you, they could take your entire check until the money was repaid. In 2024, that was capped at just 10%. Then in early 2025, it briefly went back to 100%. After a public outcry, the agency settled on a new default of 50%. But not every benefit is treated the same way. So what causes an overpayment in the first place? Often, it is not anything you did wrong. A delay in updating your work income, a change in your living situation, or simply an error inside the agency can all trigger a notice months or even years later. That is why you should never just assume the letter is correct. And the clock matters more than anything. Here is the most important part: what you can actually do about it. You have 3 options. You can appeal if you believe the overpayment is wrong. You can request a waiver if it was not your fault and you cannot afford to pay it back. Or you can ask for a lower monthly rate, so it does not take the full 50%. But you generally have only 90 days, so do not wait. Each of those options has its own form. And do not forget, you do not have to face this alone. If the amount is large or the letter is confusing, you can bring in help. A local Social Security office, a legal aid group for seniors, or a trusted family member can all help you respond before that 90-day window closes. Let us put the numbers side by side one more time. So let us recap. Social Security can now withhold up to 50% of your monthly check to recover an overpayment. It applies to retirement, survivors, and disability benefits, while SSI stays at 10%. And you have about 90 days to appeal, request a waiver, or ask for a lower rate. So here is your one action step. If you ever receive an overpayment notice, do not ignore it and do not panic. Call Social Security or visit ssa.gov and ask about a waiver or a lower repayment rate. Now, this is general information, not legal or financial advice, so confirm your own situation with Social Security. If this helped you, subscribe to the Daily Brief, where we explain the news and your money in plain English every single day.